It's day one of the big 150 plus plant move, and things are stressful.
Like I predicted, this was going to be a nightmare.
We've been lugging cart after cart, chock full of plants down to our new place. It's kind of a disaster right now, but the good kind, where plants just kind of exploded everywhere. So, what have we done right? What have we done wrong? And where do we go from here? That's about to start right now.
Hey everyone, another check-in. I have some really cool things to share with you, but first, apologies for the exhaustion because this has been overwhelming. I mean, there are so many plants to move down here, and we're only like part way through moving them, so it's kind of been, a little challenging, have you? But coming up in a bit, I'm going to show you a little idea that we had in terms of stacking some plants, especially when it comes to the upstairs. That's going to be really cool to see. But like I predicted in the last video, with my last check-in where I barely had anything packed up, was the fact that this was going to be as I'm about to say, a struggle, and I find that these leaves are wrapped in with each other. Oh boy. That's right. I need to take out the plants first that I put in, because that might be a little bit useful, I think. So yeah, what we're going to do is take this baby and we're going to move this towards the kitchen because, like I was saying in the last episode, one of the most challenging things has been to make sure that the plants are cared for during this transition. And I had a lot of plants that I needed to water and just did not get around to. So that, my friends, is what we're going to do. We're going to take this neon pothos basket and we're going to just place it here for the time being. And while I maneuver some of these plants, take a look at the living room right now, because this is what Alejandro and I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning on first night of moving to do, is just move as many plants as we possibly could. And not just plants, but also some of my stuff, my furniture, and my stuff from my office, etc. Because Ali won't be moving in until the end of September when his lease is up. And so, I needed to keep a lot of my stuff here, even though we're going to be using a lot of his stuff, furniture-wise. And so, yeah, it's kind of like temporary for the time being until everything gets figured out. But yeah, back here in the kitchen, I've got a bunch of babies that need some watering, like this sad-looking pothos and joy, which is really beautiful when it's actually like bouncing up to life. So we're just going to wash it in here. What I really love too about this unit is the fact that it has really high water pressure in the sink, which my other unit didn't. And so it's nice because I can just kind of like blast stuff off, give the plants a nice bath, which is a really good thing to do, by the way, with your plants, is to clean off their leaves while you're watering them, because that not only helps get rid of dust and help the plants photosynthesize more, but it also will wipe away any pests or anything that might be lurking in your plants that are too small to see, because there are a lot of little critters like that is for sure. Okay, and I got my Felix and my philodendron green sky already watered. Did that earlier. And then this philodendron heteroecium, this hard leaf baby, needs a good watering too. Take off that dead leaf. And I'm curious to know, when was the last time that you guys had to move with plants? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to hear about it. We didn't stop, like I said, till around like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. And we slept in today until I believe it was like 1 p.m., which is like very late for us. And right now, our bodies are so incredibly sore from moving last night, and we didn't want to start, but we're like, we got to get this done. Ali is on a call right now with work upstairs, so that's what he's doing. But yeah, let me show you around the living room a little bit more. So the first and most crucial thing for me when moving in yesterday was to really get the humidifiers going in here first, because I wanted to make sure that the plants would be in an environment that's humid, something that they're used to really help with their transition over here. And so I hooked up at least 2 humidifiers so far. but they seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, from my anthurium over here to some philodendron, well, a lot of philodendron, my monsteras, my alocasia, and yeah, more philodendron. Believe it or not, guys. They've been acclimating pretty well so far, and that's been a nice sign. But like I was just saying, like it's really important and has been important to really make sure that they're all cared for during this transition, because with so many plants in a large collection, it can be super easy to forget about the care that's needed for these plants while you're moving them, because you kind of get caught up with everything else, not just plants, but your furniture and everything that's going on with the move, that it can be easy to forget to, let's say, water a plant one day or make sure that it's got everything that it needs to really thrive in this environment. And so I've noticed that the humidity stays really nice in here, which is a good sign. And I want to give you a wider view so you can kind of get a better idea as we move up the stairs. And you can see I've just got all my plants as close to the window as possible. Then over in the kitchen, just some more plants right now until I get the ones watered that need to be watered. But yeah, that is day one. Now moving into day two of the actual move itself. And it's really exciting, but also stressful and tiring, which is expected. But I really love the amount of light this place gets compared to the old place. And in fact, I'm going to bring you guys upstairs to show you kind of like in the bedroom too, like how much light we're going to have down there. Down there, up there, you knew what I meant. But any hoodle, yes, there is a lot of light in the bedroom as well. So Ali and I are going to figure out exactly what plants to put up here. And it'll be kind of a cool way to have more plants spread out in a larger area, because it was kind of a challenge. I mean, my place is upstairs was really nice, but it was also kind of small. It just looked really large because of the tall ceilings, the 22-foot ceilings. And so now that we have twice the amount of space, that's going to be nice. My work from home office will be right over here. Just need to set that up, put some plants up here, obviously. But yeah, for now, the main focus is just kind of getting the downstairs all taken care of and making sure that all of these plants remain happy and healthy and, acclimate to their new conditions. So yeah. So there's still not probably, there's a lot to get through still. But one of the cool things that we were talking about doing was with the trailing plants, especially, is kind of having them like, up and over parts of the kitchen, like up there maybe, and then just kind of trailing down along the side. And we're also thinking about doing the same exact thing with the pipes up here, because that would be cool to have them cascading down. I'm curious to know, now that you've gotten a better look at my space, what ideas do you have that I should do, well, both of us should do, with the plants? Leave them in the comments below, and I'll check in with you guys during the next update.